Hello again. Last session there's someone we forgot to talk to. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there is an underground, a rat's nest, at odds with the law, at odds with good morals. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Who are you? A reflection. Call me his conscience, if you will. Griefs. You know my master. He is your friend, and he hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He always loved to live on the edge. Never was a stickler for rules. But he was never truly vile or cruel. Yet he has changed. He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local tsar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be, play a big wheeler-dealer. But that's not who he really is. He's just playing pretend. Don't make me laugh. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood started to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men, the people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing. Isn't it? Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk of how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind. So, the fellow bit off more than he can chew. We'll see where it leads. You may have thought it strange that I did not react to crazy guys like this or the big heads. There's a reason for that. I'll have more reason to be able to say it out loud because we've got a long journey today. The Soul and a Halves want to punish the culprit who poisoned their dogs. One of Bad Grief's boys got stabbed. Lara Ravel lives by the river. We gotta do, basically, all these things, but the trouble is, in what order? What I'm going to start off with is take a boat ride up to Grief's boy, walk over to Ravel's, and then, if nothing else crops up that I have to go to, I will wander down the river to Leica. There'll be a bit of a time to chat. First of all, I have played a little bit of this game, an unspecified amount, not too much. Haven't uncovered many mysteries, but I am aware of the general flow of a couple, or 1 or 3 days, or 4 days, or 2 days. It's hard to know. You won't be able to tell. The circumstance is that basically I wanted to at least be somewhat handy with the way that I control my play so that, well, you know, so that I can do anything in this game, because when you're let's playing, It takes just a little bit out of your mental capacity to speak and... Ugh. I'll get back to you. And you are? A doc from Bad Griff. Tell me what happened. One of ours got himself cut, was what happened. A shiv stuck in his side. Lot of blood, see? At least he's breathing for now. Have you got any water? No? Don't you forget to give him alcohol, or powders, anything. Gotta kill the pain first. A twitchy man, this one. He'll flop around like a fish. Powders? You've no idea how to perform an operation. But you got something to cut with. That damn thing stuck deep. Tried to get it out with a knife, didn't work. Need those special knives. Scalpels? Yes, idiots, I do have a scalpel. Now shut up so I can work. No, we were doing God's work. Who did away with old Burrick? A Shabnak, that's who. So we tracked the man-eater. Then all the step trash poured in, yelling that she's no Shabnak. They took out shivs. 10 of them, on 2. I've seen the stake lot fire. Was that your doing too? We avenged Burak. Piecework himself grabbed her. Don't you glare at me like that. Come on, help the man. Can't you see he's about dead? Do what Bad Grief said. Some doctor he's sent us. Shut up. I'm on it. Hey, I can hear him breathing now. All normal. What's this splinter? You're clearly not from around here. This is a local tradition. We don't keep knives. They might call it cutlery, but it sure ain't for cutting. Godless beasts who fear neither life nor death make these... disposables. You jab once, then it breaks. All about observing the custom. The custom has nothing to do with breaking shivs, asshole. It's about not cutting bodies at all. Oh, for Christ's sake. Anyway, having a minor degree of fluency in the controls of the game helps to alleviate little bits of trouble that I might otherwise have. Playing a game. Oh. Alright. Let's leave him to it. But... look around, Burak, at this abandoned house. Of course it's abandoned. Those thugs wouldn't be here otherwise. Have you secured all you need to survive? I'm managing for now. I hardly urge that you mimic those two, but times are dire, and what you need you may find lurking in empty houses such as these, and if the owners should return abruptly, you are neither first nor last criminal here. You mean to say I could pin the blame on those two, right? Exactly. 'Tis your life at stake, and things are merely things that you might then repay. You are indeed a doctor here, Burak. So, you like my inner voice, huh? And it's not my conscience speaking. I'm a man of my word. The surgery's done. The shiver's out. The Bagreaves' henchmen were looking for a Shabnak by testing women with fire. That's what piecework got his just desserts for. One of Grief's boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly. Just gotta remember to bring a scalpel. If I'm desperate, I can find all I need in someone's house. The rest is about picking the lock and shutting up my conscience. let's have a look at my stuff. I should probably do something about my hunger. So, as you can probably tell, circumstances aren't completely ideal for making a Let's Play. For instance, mic quality's obviously not great. What can I do about that? Honestly, little. Oh boy. Tetris. But, of all the problems, there's really not much that can be done about them at the moment. I can, of course, maybe edit the sounds in post. And you'll get maybe like, ooh, it'll at least get rid of the noise and some of the background humming. I'll try to edit as possible. But it'll unfortunately stay rough until I get, say, a better microphone, which is, alas, not all too likely, but my commissions are open. If you were to, say, commission me a pretty penny, about $80 US or more, I could buy something that was nicer than you were expecting. Or at least as nice as you'd want to expect, given that this is basically a completely impromptu spur of the moment, arbitrary Let's Play made for the purpose of fulfilling a joking promise. So you're only really gonna get about as much as that until some angel perhaps does me a kindness, which I'm not expecting, of course. It'll probably sound bad, and there's a lot of things that will need replacing in order for a completely seamless experience, like, say, for instance... Hear that? That's my clacking keyboard. I'll need a controller if you want to reduce that. I don't have a desk mic, I'm just using a headphones. And of course you can occasionally hear the game blaring through that if it starts getting remotely loud, which it will, because this game alternates between very moody, quiet, and completely ear-shattering yells. Not ear-shattering, but, you know. It'll be boisterous when it needs to be. As most games do, I suspect. What I'm currently doing right now is, get 8... this is the reason why I, am playing this game, because, oh, fuck. Sorry. He swing just one more time and they cock it. Oh! I'm being chased by a child. Oh, fuck. Oh, bollocks. So, the reason why I'm playing this game is because I joked on Twitter that the idea of having to haggle for items with little children was a frightening prospect. Because I hate economies. It's scary and fucked up.
I think I'm fading. My clothes are worn out, threadbare.
How long has it been? 7 years? Less. It's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. Why are you giving me that look? You smell like blood. Oh, that's nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing. We share the same pain now. Siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers. Now they're both gone. Yours, killed this morning. Mine, this past spring, after the Battle of the Fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I'm sorry I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. He must have been killed in action then? Forget it. I don't want to talk about it. Why are you here? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago now. A disturbing letter where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. And what will you do now? I'll find the killer, of course. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? Thank you, I wouldn't mind a bite or two. Lara's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy to see me as I hoped, still I can stay at her place. My name was Jacob Sterch. Worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy. Brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed. With my own knife, no less. Kane? Don't you mean Burak? I was called Kirik. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station. So we lay in ambush. The train came, a man got off. "Get him, boys!" I cried. That was stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off. It's for the best, Kirik. All of this is for the best. They called me Bertie, short for Bertrand, and that's one of the kinder nicknames. Bertie was fine. A name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't rightly know what I was doing there. Figure I just went along with the herd. Sorry, Bertrand. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fates yet. Or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. Serves them right. I won't cry over them. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time. And when he got it, history repeated itself. "Good job," we told him. "That's your fate." He asked us, "Once more?" So we let him try once more, but with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again then? I don't remember, and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Burak. It's immutable. I'll still try.
There he is.
See? You're a man of fate, Burak. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus? Fate is not to be fought, Bighead. It must be overcome another way.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
Hell yeah. Wake up, Cub! There's someone upstairs. A thief must have gotten in, or someone even worse. You don't have much to steal. Something's fumbling around, I hear it. What if it's the thing that killed Isidore? What if the soil spit out a Shabnak after all? Well, I hope so. Is there a weapon I can borrow? Of course not. Maybe a knife in the kitchen, I guess. It'll have to do. So what happened there? Fairly simple, I suppose. I accidentally hit the attack button one more time and he just died. Oops. Anyway, I'll deal with it. It sucks. Didn't want it to happen, but it happened nonetheless. You're gonna see this a lot. Failure. Big mistakes. I will never die, but I will be limping to the finish line.
Is a hand? Or is it just the fingers? Or the prints themselves?
Got any idea where she keeps bread? The shelves are empty. Who are you? A close friend or bitter enemy? Your choice, really, so... Friends? What do you want? Do you believe in divination, Burak? Oh, of course, can you see my future? I can. Go ahead then. You'll spill a ton of blood, Burak. Tremendous amounts. A river of blood, family blood, beloved blood. You will drown this town in blood and soon. Unless you trust me. I don't understand. It's simple, idiot. Whatever you wanted to do, don't. Drop your plans. You aren't bringing your father back. Saving lives is my business. Fine, let's go. I'll introduce you to this house's owner. She's convinced there's a rat running around. Listen to me. You need to leave town. Now. If you must stay, lay low, do nothing. The less you do, the less grief you'll bring to those around you. Abandon your schemes. I'll handle it on my own. It'll be glorious, you'll see. You're good at chin music, I'll give you that, but your actual words are bullshit. Your life lessons will prove me right, but heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it with blood. Not buying it, and I think you should get going. The mistress of the house is getting anxious.
They lived happily ever after, and horribly ever before.
So what was it? Some beggar, I think, broke into your house. She's babbling nonsense. Should I toss her out? Don't. If she's already here, let her be. Maybe she'll hide him from the violent mob. I'll check on her later, provide some care if needed. She's not so gentle. More likely you'll need that care. Need a bit more sleep. My health is, as they say, poor. You're quite the sleeper, human. I shouldn't have gone to bed at all. Exactly. You'll sleep your whole life away, if you're not careful. Time and tide tarry for no man, remember? Quality proverb. Life is a dream. While you dream, the town lives. Someone out there waits for you this very moment. Perhaps they wait in vain. Is my hint clear? Don't be surprised if you wake up and find every train has left the station. No one waits for me. Not here.
Yes?
Things still look bad for you, Cub, but I managed to help a little. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy to be Cub again. I missed you, Lara. They'll come to their senses soon. You know how mobs work. I explained to the right folks that you had nothing to do with Isidore's death. Women, mostly. They'll spread the news quick. Here in the flank, at least. In the Chine, in Backbone, you'll be safer. They'll come to their senses, but I'll forever be suspected of patricide. That's up to you, Cub. Is it? You were gone for 6 years? You're an outsider now, and you came back on the wrong side. Maybe you didn't kill Isidore, but you killed someone, right? No. I didn't even need to see the blood. Your butcher's eyes told me everything. That 1,000-yard stare. It was kill or be killed. You'd rather see me dead? You'll have to start over, Cub. Although, maybe not entirely. The kin must be eager to see you. With Isidore gone, someone has to take his place. Not just for your step people, but for us all. I know. Thank you, Gravel, for everything. Health is poor, but otherwise, resource-wise, I'm doing alright. Probably have to do something about these scalpels. Nothing to do but make a journey, I suppose. Elsewhere. Stand still, Yagachin. Can you hear it? Some sort of grumbling or groaning? I've been hearing it all over town. I do. Stand closer. Stand in front of me and wait. Wait for what? The earth is breathing. Listen to it. Stand still and listen. The earth, our mother Bodo, is in pain. Sobolo, Eldaral. reveal her vein, and she will reward you, embrace you, return your mother's embrace. Alright, I'm standing still. Oh! Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Burak. Will you have me now? You mistook me for someone else, Basaga. Don't you remember me, Kolbuon? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words. So, will you have me now? You are an herb bride. We can't have a relationship. Your hands are so heavy. Shh. Don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear and it's no good. The tears in the dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. I'm not touching you. So, will you have me now? Will we be joined forever? But who are you? Fine. I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am, Kolbuon. Segne dehe, or there'll be trouble. Don't worry. Anyway, back to this. Yamaberka Yagarchin. He who knows how to dissect people can dissect earth. Sain Tada Emshin. Now partake of my blood. Let my blood feed the earth. I never believed these ancient fairy tales. None of us do any longer. Everyone knows how it works. You quench earth's thirst with blood. You reap its harvest. Try it. Yamaberka Basagan Bahai. Watch the herbs grow, listen to them sing. You'll find them by the song, by the sound. Mother Bodo reveals herself to the generous. Come back tomorrow, Kayala. Feed her more blood, reap more herbs. Bayotai Basagan. So I've got two options. Walk through town, it'll be dangerous. The town is calling to me along the way. Or I could take a boat. Let's walk. Let's take a risk. This thirst keeps driving down toward my death. Drink some water then? I have no water, sir. You see how I suffer, knowing no solution. Same here. Indeed, see me act out your fate, dear fool. Help! Someone help! This thirst is soon to kill me. This is just bad acting. I'm not emotional like that. No, 'tis hard to tell with you, but if you think yourself so smart, do say, what happens next? Someone, not I, gets a good kick. You die, my friend. That's how it ends. Water is all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip then from fountain spouts, from barrel bungs. A bottle is all that you need. Here, have one. Thanks for the bottle, foolish man. Oh, if only it were possible to have a drink around here.